Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
How does it happen? You're coaching the crew, or printing the news, or straining till you thought you would burst. You sure got a thirst. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the centre. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available in smooth chocolate, mouthwater.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
All right, we are ready. We're ready to go. How the bloody hell are you going? Are you feeling it? You know what? I love the commitment. I love the commitment of a man who's willing to get up at 3 a.m. Dutch time to launch his comic with a bogan in Australia at 11 a.m. to a majority US audience at 9 p.m. We are joined here tonight by Nugget, obviously. I hope you're seeing He's going to be moving around all show probably. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you are feeling good. Hope you are ready. 33 beautiful people in here already. Please do share the stream out. Like the stream, like it, share it, do whatever you can. Need to get as many people in here as possible. We are, of course, simulcast on Rumble. I see 6 people over there already. Fan-bloody-tastic. Let's say hello to some good people before we invite the man himself, Mr. Dave Brink, in. Here in the Steadfast came in. He decided to hail the chat first. He didn't want to claim the prize. So Stephen Rockwood snuck in, slid up in there, and claimed his third first for the year. Congratulations, Stephen Rockwood. We've got Paulus Arts in the house. There's Jeremy Burtz. Hail Mo Biggs. Look at all these heavy hitters right at the top. Felix Huss, the Link Master, is here. He will be very important tonight, doing important work. Zombie Boy's here. Beretsky the Great. I see Hyper Wizard. I see, who else do I see? I see John. There's the man. It's 5 minutes in. I'm gonna send the link. He can mosey on in here at his speed. We will be launching this thing probably usually about 10 minutes past, 12 minutes past, something like that. All right. He has the link. Excelente. Excellent. We've got Raiden Radio here. Who else do we have? Mike, fan of GDN, Genuine, and Darkside Comics. Hello, Mike. Great to have you here. I see another Michael Deitch. We've got Clint Helinski in the house. How you going, Clint? To go along with the theme of the show, can we get Bancroft cosplaying as a perfect 10? I'm always a perfect 10. I didn't need to cosplay. Just look at me. And someone also said it would be, I think it was Hyperwiz that said, it would be great if you would get this to just 10 issues and close it out for that perfect 10. We'll see how we go. I don't know what Dave thinks of that. Sumo Thori in the house. Who else is here? Scrolling. I see Anonymity T2, Gingerton, Snuggy Jr. All the best people here. Like Edwin. Like Mighty Magic. Frequency Girl in the chat. Saying hi. She's wishing a happy launch. You got Fanta here. Who else can I spy? Arik. What a crowd. What a crowd tonight. Past Master Dan. All the most beautiful people, including Corey Barton, Blue Jays here. Philip V. Belmont. Man, it's great to see everyone here tonight. Everyone's turning out. Jonas says 3 a.m. is perfect. Yeah, it must be around the same time for you. Why are you up, Jonas? We got Lieutenant Hughes. He's last. Well, someone has to be, I suppose. Maiden Hell is saying hello, Shigama, and happy birthday, chat. It's always someone's birthday in CG. Albie's here. Who else? All right, I think we're down here. Is he coming in? Did I send him the right link? Is he making a... What do they drink over in the Netherlands? We figured out that the Netherlands... The Netherlandian people are called the Dutch. We figured that out. But not all Dutch are in Holland. I think that's what we figured out last night. Did I get that right, Dave?
I'm sorry. I missed that last part.
He missed it. I missed it. All people from the Netherlands are Dutch. But not all Dutch live in Holland. Is that how it goes?
Well, sure. You have Dutch people that live in Australia, probably.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Probably. I don't know if we'd accept them there. How are you going? Are you feeling good?
Yeah. Fucking nervous, but yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
What do you mean? This is your 4th time. You're an old hat at this.
It doesn't get easier, man. It doesn't get easier. These days, these launches are always nerve-wracking.
They are, aren't they? They are. Well, we've got 37 people watching here tonight. I know there's other options tonight out there in Streamland, so please do share it out, like the stream, let everyone know that Dave here... I mean, look at Dave. Look at him. Have you seen the comics he produces? Everyone loves Genuine Comics. Everyone loves Dave. Get in here. Let's help him out. Lieutenant Hughes sent a Bogan chat. I'm here to say perfect 10. How Bogan, how Dave, how CG. Turn it up. Let's go. And a little bit of cock in there as well, and a Danny too, just for good measure. Thank you so much. Let us see your wooden clogs, Dave, says Sumo Thori. I don't know. The wooden clogs? They're like the Ugg boots of the Netherlands, I suppose.
Yeah. They're like they use them as promotional material here, like old cultural things, but no one really wears them anymore.
Yeah, I said it's like the Akubra hats in Australia with the corks hanging down. You don't really see that anymore.
Yeah.
Mel is telling me through the power of my phone that Sumo has asked if you've sent an email out for sign-ups.
No, sir. No.
Not yet.
Once you go live,
it's forthcoming, Sumo.
Yes.
All right. How is we're all ready to go? We're all in position.
I think so. Yeah. I think so.
This is the campaign in question. It is currently sitting in sign up mode. I hope you have signed up. I signed up last night. If you do back, you'll be able to get a free mystery print. An amazing looking book. Your books are always amazing looking though. We're used
thank
to
you,
that
man.
now. This is extra special though. It's POW on the interiors, just absolutely kicking butt. You got a bunch of covers on this. I think I've seen from you sharing around.
We have 2 covers, so both made by POW.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, we already checked out the trailer. It's amazing, by the way. Who did that trailer?
Thank you. And the mystery print is worth it. Last time we got Joe Bennett to do the mystery print, so that was crazy. So you never know who we're going to get this time. So get on this. Get on this.
Get in there. Get in there.
Pau's excellent. I was a fan of Pau before I even got so lucky that I got to work with him on this book, and now I'm even more a fan now that I've been working with him on several issues. So yeah,
He does great work. He does great
Yes.
work. Well, without any further ado, you've got your headphones in. I've got my
Yes,
headphones
yes, I do.
in. My audio is turned up to the max. I hope everyone else's is as well. You know that the countdown can be a little bit quiet. If you do back, and I hope that you do, please put in your backer number. I haven't seen Alex VRB in the chat, but he has been known to snag firsts, even when he's not in the chat. We'll see how you go. Everybody, we are about to launch Perfect 10 Issue 4, which I love to see. The link, Darkside, you'll be able to use the link that's there, the sign-up link. It's cool. It'll update. So
Marinus,
just use
hi.
that. Maris is in the chat as well.
Yeah, that's Dark
Excellent.
Side.
Oh, and Mr. Chemo for 2. We'll be backing ASAP. Hashtag back that ass. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, everyone. I hope you're ready. Let's do it. We're about to launch Perfect 10 Issue 4. You know what to do, Dave. Here we go.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
And here we go.
There's a man with a very nervous face. Man, you got that in the last
Yes.
second. I thought we were going to have to... that switched over. I've been sitting here refreshing at that entire thing, and I'm like, oh my god, it's happening again. I wouldn't expect it with Dave, considering
No,
how many campaigns he's
I waited until here we go, and
done.
then
The last minute.
Yes.
Oh my god, what an absolute mad lad. There we go. Perfect 10 Issue 4 is up. It is available. Everyone is saying good luck on the launch.
Oh, thank you.
Here
also
we
much.
go. Everyone's you waited so long. Usually when people they do it straight away, and we already get some backers in here, but you really did stretch it out to the very last second. Absolute mad lad. All right. You know what? Because we've got some more people in here, I played at the very start. I'm going to play the trailer once
Yes.
again. It really is a great looking trailer. Here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. If that doesn't get you pumped up, I don't know what will. Sumo Thori, he's snagged number 2. Very
Oh,
upset
thank you,
there.
Sumo.
But thank you nonetheless. Here he is for the first time. I didn't even see him in here. He just pops up like a friggin' ninja, like he's standing behind me the whole time. Was there any doubt, Michael? Superior mousing technology wins again. How does he do it? And he's telling me he's got number 1. That's what I'm implying here. I don't know though. He hasn't given us the official word yet. Mo says, I haven't heard Bancroft giggling so much over a big stretch since Rod. Disgusting, Mo. Richard Grabwell. Downloaded the digital book of Lucent 1 today. Loved it. Can't wait for issue 2. Thank you so much, Richard. That's another person who's come back. Isn't it amazing, Dave, when you get good feedback on your comic? I was saying yesterday, it's like, that's what it makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, right?
Best. It is the best. People are sharing the link there. Yeah, the pinned link in the chat, even though it's a thing, it'll forward straight through. So if you want to grab it there. Also, we got Snuggy, we got Felix Huss here in the house, getting to it. Jim Cox is over on Rumble. He says, "What will I miss by not backing today? Is there anything he'll miss out on?"
By backing today.
If you don't back today, like, is there anything special that you would get today?
Oh, you know what? I thought about a early bird print, and like in the last few hours, I changed it up to a stretch goal. So I had it set up as early bird, and today for some reason I changed it up. So no, it's yeah.
Well, he still says Perfect 10 is still my number 1 CG book so far, even though he hasn't read number 3 yet. But he says that quietly, so he will be reading it.
Thank you.
We're joined here by Mermaid Messiah. Who else is here in the house? Fox Mulder, back at number 4. Thank you so much, Fox Mulder. Did we see number 3 yet? We've got 1, 2, and 4. Darkside grabbed cover A. Hail. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Darkside.
Glenathan. It's like Jonathan, but Glenathan. Cool. I like that avatar. Back in number 7. It's so easy with Indiegogo with the backers. I'll have to give them that. We have to figure out how to make the backers easier to read on my sites like my site and Fund My Comic. There he is. As promised,
Mike.
he did back. Contribution
Mike, thank you
number
so much.
3.
Commission. Woo! Wow, the first commission.
How much are the commissions?
In euros, it's 180, 180, and in dollary dues.
Who knows? 10,000.
No, in US dollars, it's 192.
Oh, that's a decent amount. Congratulations.
Get
is PAL doing the commissions?
Yeah, PAL does the commissions. You get a high-res digital. You get the original sent to your home, and you can request any character you want. So yeah.
Beautiful. Benjamin says the book looks great.
Thank you, Benjamin.
All right, fantastic. He says it's worth it, worth every penny. All right, well, let's start. We'll do a refresh. We'll see how many we're up to here. Seems like we've got a few. All right, we're up to 9%.
Oh, wow.
4,000 euro goal, reasonable goal in my estimation for a book of this caliber. And we're just starting out here. The award-winning series continues. Let's take a look here. So this is cover A. Both of these covers by PAL.
Yes.
Who's on the colors? Who does your colors?
Daniel Rodriguez. He's also the color, the interior artist color.
Yep.
Colorists.
Man, these two are great together.
I want to make the covers. I don't want to have like the main covers be from different artists. So Pau and Daniel will always handle the main covers. So you always have the same quality outside and inside. Yeah,
that is a complaint you see every now and then. People will pop up, and I understand. It's like, oh wow, the cover looks great. Interiors, just gonna bite my tongue. Not gonna get that on. Not gonna get on Perfect 10.
Plus, I'm not really a fan of like pin-up covers, like someone just standing there being cool and all. But something has to reflect what's inside the book, right?
Yes, I'm the same. Absolutely. And judging by this, there's lots of lady lumps inside this book. I know Dave is a fan of that, so we're going to see a lot more of that as we go down. Fanta, she's a member for 7 months, says, "Hey, Michael, Dave, and chat. Good luck, Dave. Woohoo! Dave, who made that awesome trailer? Hashtag Comicsgate. Much love to
yes,
all."
that was good stuff. I want to thank Good Stuff for awesome work.
Yeah, it was good.
He's
Really
fast.
impressive.
He's very fast. He did it like the last day. So thank you very much. Good stuff.
Beautiful. All right, Firebreaker. He's here. He's in the chat. He wants to know what Perfect 10 is all about. Hit us, Dave. What is Perfect 10? Where are we up to with this story?
Okay, so overall the story. So this entire story takes place in one day, right? So the main premise is there is a 10. The main character is a synthoid. She is an artificial human created to basically kill superpowered villains. So this is like the Marvel universe, something like that. But there are more villains than there are heroes. And to tackle the problem, there was this program called the Perfection Program, and they create these synthoids.
That's her right there.
Yeah, that's her. By the way, this is drawn by Mike Bowden. Really cool. This is the back cover of the book.
Yeah, it's a really nice style.
And so stuff happens, and so these villains basically kill all the synthoids, and she's the last one left, and she's being hunted by them. That's the basic premise, and in this particular issue, we dive more into the story behind the leader of the villains, called Calamity. What's her deal? What's her motivation? What does she want? And so we've been working up to
Which
this.
one's Calamity?
Calamity. That's her name.
Which one is that? Is she on the cover?
Yes, that was
this one up here?
on cover A.
That's
this
her.
one. Yes.
Yeah. And then in cover B, we've got her.
Yes.
Which one?
Her name is
this?
Vendetta.
So
You
the thing I remember
noticed-
about Perfect 10 is it's just an absolute smorgasbord of crazy villains with crazy powers. And they're all, I mean, he just goes all out. It's a real comic book comic.
Yes, This universe feels very rich. There's a lot going on, a lot of characters. It's sometimes this story. I have to really contain it. There's so much to tell, so I have to keep it focused, right? But there are so many interesting characters that I want to explore. But we build slowly, right? So each issue introduces new characters.
And you got 2 new characters coming in on this issue. We saw them on the first cover here.
Yes.
These purple and then this big hulky guy.
Yeah. These two are called Gorgeous and Grotesque. And
guess which one is which?
You can guess, yeah. And I wanted to give them their own book, right? But for this, when I was writing this, suddenly it came to me that they were a perfect fit for this particular story. So I could work them into this book. So this is their very first appearance in a comic.
Now you do 32-page floppies with your books.
Yes. Yeah.
Are they all episodic? Obviously, you've got kind of that ongoing story that you spoke about earlier, but is each book a contained story?
Yeah, I not really. I try to. So each story does have a clear beginning and a little arc, and the end of that arc. But it is part of a larger story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what most people, grew up reading, was stuff like that. The overall meta story goes on, but each book you get, as you said, a new villain or something, some threat coming in. Hyper Wizard back at number 10 on Perfect 10. Excellent. There's some kismet right there. Symmetry. He got cover B with issues 2 to 3 to go with the issue 1 that he already has. Yeah, he said he really loved issue 1. And again, I say this every time you come on the show, Dave, but I have never heard more positive word of mouth than I have with Perfect 10. People really dig this story that you're making here. Mike says each is certainly distinct. Yeah, and the villains as well. We always get a little bit of a chuckle when we go through your villains. All the weird, crazy powers that you give them. They have very interesting looks.
Yeah, with villains you can go crazy, and it happens that especially for this story, I need a lot of them. So we keep on designing new ones, right? It's a lot of fun, and like a lot of variety. Also, I design some, Pau designs some, and sometimes
when you design them, do you sketch them out? You draw?
Sketch them out. Yes.
Yeah. And then you hand
and sometimes
them over and
I hire other artists to make a design when I have no visual idea whatsoever. So just give them the description, and this way you get a cool smorgasbord of villains, which is awesome.
Dave, I'm starting to think there's a certain body type that you really appreciate more than I noticed. I did. I noticed it. It's like a pattern. And I'm sure a lot of people here in the chat appreciate the exact same body type. So,
man, we want to give people something that they can't get from the mainstream. So, and this is superheroes, so it needs to be colorful. It needs to be these characters needs to look athletic, idealized.
I really think that what you do with superhero comics is like the pinnacle of what a modern, the modern direction of what that should be. Exactly like what you said. Take all the best stuff that comics used to be, the athleticism, the beauty, the action, the fun, but update the art. And a lot of the times, it's like people are walking in two different worlds. But you really, what you've put together here with your team, they nail it every time. This really does look super appealing, really visually, And then on top of that, everyone's out there raving about the stories. It sounds fun. What's not to love, really? We got Dojo Kun in the house. He's back at number 11. He had to jump in here and support the genuine
Thank
verse.
you, Brian. Thank you, man. Excellent.
Thank you so much. Mike says, body type? Yes, hot. Exactly. Well, and, people of all shapes and sizes as well. Mo says, I don't know, that lady in the grey pantsuit looks like she could lead the current Avengers.
All right, yeah. Look at the spread, by the way. It's a double-page spread.
It's beautiful.
It's too bad this is just phenomenal work, man. This is what you get. This is what I want
to see. This in high res, you got to buy the book.
Yeah.
Go back the book.
I want to make the books that I want to read, that I want to spend money on,
Yep. That they're not making.
No,
That's the thing. It's like it's becoming harder and harder to find anything like this. This is where you're going to find it. Grey Fox says, it's the reason I picked up the book while browsing Indiegogo a few years back. The beautiful art and the characters.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
You love to hear it. You love to hear it. Oh,
that's too bad.
Someone picked it up just by browsing Indiegogo.
Pau wanted to be here today, but something came up, so he couldn't join us. Otherwise, he would have shown you the original art.
Oh, yeah. We'll be able to shower all our praise onto Pau.
Yes.
For the amazing work that he does. So it seems like these two are really heavily featured in this issue here. This issue 4.
Yeah. Yes. Especially this part of the book. Yeah.
It's a very veiny man, this one.
Yeah.
A lot of roids. A lot of roid rage.
Yeah. He's like our universe's Hulk. That level,
Yep.
There's a.
Oh, hello. Hello. Yes. Oh, and hello down here too. All right. Here's what I'm saying. Like every character is very colorful, is very different.
Yes.
Very cool indeed.
And there's one in the back also on the left.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him.
Okay,
It's
okay,
like the he's like got volcanoes or something,
Yeah, yeah,
pustules. He needs to see a dermatologist ASAP. There's something going on there. This lady here she's sort of made of metal by the looks of it, or she's got a
Shiny.
metal suit. And this
Yeah,
one here is
it's a
just
suit, yeah.
that's a succubus.
Something like that.
See
Yeah,
that
yeah.
right there.
Yes.
Mo says the dastardly Bogan Shogun uses his mind powers to invert every heel and everyone's nipples. Well, Dave keeps it sexy, but he also keeps it respectable. I've noticed that, and I appreciate that about Dave and Genuine Comics. Krakatoa. How do you say Krakatoa?
Krakatoa. That's the name of the volcano dude.
Very cool. Benjamin Soda says the art style reminds me a bit of early Tom Rainey.
Right.
There you
Yeah.
go. Dark Side, he's tapping out. It's It's probably 3 a.m. as well for him.
Yeah.
3:30.
Yes.
He says, need to go to sleep. Have a great one. I was saying earlier, Dave, I appreciate the commitment. I did the same thing. I was up at 2 or 3 a.m. for the launch of Painted Death as well. Sometimes you just got to do it. You got to
Exactly.
put in the hours. Eric Hutfall's backer number, lucky 13.
Oh, wow.
Excellent. Seems like we're getting a whole bunch of backers here. Let's
Oh
go back
wow!
up to the
Thank
top.
you, Eric.
As I said, everybody, please do like the stream, share it out, let everyone know that this is going down. Perfect 10 is one of the best properties on offer in all of indie comics. So let everyone know it's happening. Got 12 watching over on Rumble. Rumble, by the way, today impressed me a lot. I'm going to have to make a short
Yes.
about them. They
Yes, it was
stood
an
up
excellent
to
statement.
the pressure of, who was that? The British government? Unbelievable. So big shout out to Rumble. 44 over here on YouTube though. Let's do a refresh. Oh, I just lost the black and white poster. There we go. Over $1,000 dues.
Ooh,
639 euros. 13 backers. 15% funded. We are
Wow.
well and truly.
Thank you. Thank
on
you all
our
so much.
way.
Fantastic.
Can we get to 20 backers tonight? I hope we can. I really do. I know it's a lot to ask from 45 people in the chat, but hey, let's continue looking here. Let's scroll back down to where we were, see what we can find. All right, we saw the red lady. Campaign extras. Free, gorgeous and grotesque mini poster with every physical order. There you go.
Yep.
You got to grab that. Very, man, she doesn't skip leg day. Some big thighs. What's, are these guys, I mean, I presume these guys are villains as well. They seem to be fighting, though. Everyone, like, I always presume every one of your characters are villains, but I don't know. I should probably just ask.
No. We have heroes too, and these are 2 heroes.
Two heroes?
These are like heroes for hire.
Mhm.
People can hire them for special jobs, and yeah.
Very cool.
so-
Can you tell us a little bit about their power sets?
Sure. Her power set is like she can create these auras that you can use to move things with, and she can protect people with them, like force fields.
Yep.
And the other guy is just the strong guy, like durable, very strong.
Mr. Rager.
Yes, exactly.
Always
And
angry.
and he kind of depends on her to keep him in check.
Does he have a limitation on his strength? Is there a thing that happens to kind of keep it within reason? Does he need to do something to become super strong, or does something happen?
He no he can. So he has this human form and he can change at will, but he has more and more difficulty to change back. So there will become a moment where he can never regain his human form, and that's
I
what
would
he
call that a pretty big limitation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what
Fair
he
enough.
fears. So he only grows grows into the monster when necessary.
When absolutely necessary. That's a good. I
Yes.
like that. That's a well-written character. We talked earlier about these character commissions. Here's what they'll look like. Here's a previous one here, approximately 7 by 11 inches. Look at that. It's beautiful. All done by POW. Fantastic.
Yes, there are 10 available.
10 available.
Yes.
And we got some stretch goals in here, but we gotta get this thing funded before we start worrying about stretch goals.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what's on offer here. You can get all you can get issue 4 A and B together with that print as well. You can get the digital version 2. You can get cover A. You can get cover B. You can get all of them in a digital catch-up tier for 28 euros there. You
Yeah.
can get catch-up tier with cover A. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and cover A. You can get the same thing with cover B. Look at him. He's an old hat at this. He's got it all planned out for you. You can get both covers and the catch-up. There's the commission that we just saw. You get both covers and the print as well.
And signed books. Yeah.
And signed books. And then there's original cover art. Holy cow. 400 euros for original cover art of cover A. There it is for cover B. And you can also get, that double page splash that we just saw. That's
Yes.
very cool. Beautiful. So if you are in the market for some,
Yeah, so
original
here's one of
art,
the
something on your
the
wall.
originals that POW made. This is not for this campaign, but POW is not here, but I can show something similar, gorgeous and grotesque.
look how he goes
right?
full bleed. I like that.
Yes, full bleed.
Edge to
This is the size that you're gonna get. So you get 2
Man,
packages.
that
You
is
get one
beautiful.
from me with the books, and you get one from Brazil from POW. Look at the quality, man.
Beautiful.
It's phenomenal.
That's your personal copy?
Yes,
He
a personal
uses
copy.
he uses techniques. It's like there's a little bit of Kirby in there. There's it reminds me a little bit of Russ Leach's art as well. Very clean.
All right.
Everything is really easy to see. Really nice stuff.
Yeah. POW's
Beautiful.
fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Yeah. All right, let's take this off. Solo layout. So there's that one is available there, and that is the most expensive item on the list. There is the original double page splash.
Yeah, so you get two of these drawing boards
Beautiful.
when you buy
Snuggy
that
says
one.
we are up to 750. Let's go. How far are we away from
Yes.
20 backers? 16. Just 4 backers away from 20. Are there 4 of you out there who are sitting on the fence wondering, is today the day? You can come in at quite. You can get a digital if you're not sure.
Yes,
very
and-
cheap
and-
to get in.
And we have a lot of add-ons also. So if you're interested in other books that we have, you can get almost all of them through the add-ons.
All right, I might check that out. If I'll see if I'm going to dox myself. Am I
Uh-oh.
logged in? I'm not. All right, let's see. If I click on this, I'm not logged in. Yeah, good. Okay. Get this perk. Is it going to tell me to log in? No, it doesn't. All right, here we go. You can get prints, American Bliss, Replica, Perfect 10, Safeguard, Prime Syndicate. Get your books signed. There's digital editions of all kinds. There's American Bliss, Crossworlds. Man, you are prolific. Dream Girl, Sleeper Agent, Power Trip, Heroes and Villains art book. There's a second printing of issue 1. There's issue 2, issue 3. Different covers. Oh, I remember that cover. Beautiful. And then you can, of course, add, more copies that you want. Look at all this stuff. Where do you find time to make all this stuff, Dave? I don't understand what's happening.
I know, man.
There's a lot of
Time-
stuff you have available.
Yeah. Time
Cow.
time flies, man. When you're making comic books, it's like
You can get a first printing of issue 1 until it runs out of stock. How many of them do you think you have?
It's about 35 left. Then it's over. Then we're done.
Hey, grab it.
Yeah.
Very perky cover,
Yeah.
that one.
Yes. The very first book that I made with Pow. So, yeah.
Excellent. I think we've got some backers in here. I'm going to scroll down. A little Joe Mad, says Eric. Yeah, there's a lot. I see a lot of influence in there. But I love how crisp it is. It's very clear, crisp, very clean. Slim Crow's in the house. Hal Bancroft panel and chat late, but back at number 12. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Slim Crow.
Thank you, Slim Crow. Wow.
Bancroft heard 11-inch and Pyrones, and he's backed it again. What? Philip V. Back at number 14. Perfect 10 number 1 was one of my first CG books backed, and Dave hasn't disappointed yet. How often are you getting these things out, Dave?
Unfortunately, once per year. I wish we could do it faster.
I would love one a year. I would kill for one a year. One a year is great. In the indies, I think one a year is great. We all understand how hard these things are to get produced at this level. With these sort of numbers. So I think one a year is excellent. That's fantastic. It's what does it say here on the campaign all up? It's hold on a sec. All told, we're looking at, so if you get all the catch-ups, we're looking at a total of 112 story pages, including dozens of pin-ups and guest artists so far. When you want those pin-ups, you have to get them as add-ons and stuff. You get one just...
Well, the first 2 issues of Perfect 10 had a pin-up section in them. And then,
cool.
And the last 2 issues had was only sequential art. So the stories grew, so I had no more room for the pin-ups. But you still get them in the first 2 books, yeah. Right.
Mo Biggs, 11 inches, stretch goal, full bleed. This campaign is ticking all of Bancroft's boxes. Mike points out, yes, the first printing is getting rarer and rarer. We got Bear in the house. He's saying, Howie, how you going? Read it, Bancroft. Oh, I read it, Mo. I read it. We all understand how hard these things are. Me especially. Hyper Wizard, okay, you got me for a Comic Con tier as well. I cannot resist how Pal draws those legs. I hope he's ready to draw some carnal girls. He's back at number 17. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow.
Excellent. Sounds like you really turned Jake into a fan here. Perth points out, that's right up Banger's alley. A commission. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't know what that was about, but excellent. Wow, so that should be a hefty price. Let's do a refresh here.
Thank you so much, guys.
Jump up to, whoa, there you go. 1,000 euros raised, 25% in a mere, what's that?
Fantastic.
30,
you
30
guys
minutes,
rock.
35 minutes.
Excellent.
Beautiful. We still would love to see this hit 20 backers though. Even Jake worrying about his typos. He has a typo in the word typos. Slimco asks, any news on American Bliss? He's wondering if there's going to be
not
a second
yet.
issue.
No, not yet. Michael is working on the script, so until that is done, as soon as that is done, we will get started on it with the artwork.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Listen, I'm excited. Okay. Oh, they're talking about Jake's language. It's his original language he's developing for his book. Have you heard of Carnal the Barbarian?
No, never heard
It's
of it.
Jake's book. It's also features a lot of buxom ladies. It's probably a little bit more on the sexy side in terms of they're actually going at it in his book. Whereas yours, it's all just the sexy ladies fighting each other. But yeah, we're all looking forward to that one very much. All as well, it would be, and the Vaniacs as well. You're right, Sumo. It would be remiss of me if I didn't. Let me, hold on a sec. Let me pull up your YouTube channel as well, because you do have a YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
And you do stream actively.
Yeah, you kind of need to, as
You
as
do.
an indie creator, you need to put yourself out there, and I had to overcome my anxiety, so this was the best method, you know.
I completely understand. So here you are. You're promoting people. Fantastic to see.
Yes, that's a weekly show. I have weekly interviews with other indie creators. And I have one new show, which I do with Pumps Pack, and we take a look at crowdfunding campaigns. And then we basically just look at campaigns themselves and give some feedback on that.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Oh, I'm doing trailers and stuff.
Yes. We did some animation.
Let's check this out.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Very cool. Who's doing your animation for you?
That's Andre Leal. He's also the artist from our book Cross Worlds.
There you go. All right, everyone, go. I gotta keep pausing this because it's hitting in my ear. Go sub to Dave over on Genuine Comics. I'll put the link there in the chat for you.
We reached 500 subscribers a few weeks back.
Congratulations!
We had a celebration stream, and people want some comics, so we try to do something for our subscribers.
Eric says, I wasn't even sub to Dave's channel. He's crying. It's all right. He's rectified it by the sounds of it.
Oh, thanks.
Beautiful. Is Boob Dan in the house? We got Dan Plagle, fellow boob aficionado. He says, hello, friends. I will back this on the weekend as soon as he gets paid. Excellent. Hail, Dan.
Hello, Dan.
Here's a man who knows a boob.
Yes.
Voice to text typer. There's a lot of that going on. But we'll get your thumbs out. Get typing. Do the campaign reviews include a creator's own site these days? Oh, he's talking about on your channel. So if someone does, say, for instance, like what I did, would you review those? American Comics is asking.
Well, I'm not sure I understand the question. If I
you're reviewing
books,
campaigns, aren't you?
Yes.
So he's asking, like, if he does a campaign on his own site, not Indiegogo or Kickstarter or wherever, would you?
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course. We haven't done that yet, but yeah, it's possible.
First time for everything. Hyper blames his obese fingers and the lead poisoning.
Oh no.
All right. Dan and Jake are both type O positive. Says Mo Biggs. All right, let's go back to the campaign here. Any more? Oh, just 2 more backers. Just 2 more backers. What can we do to convince these people to jump on this? Thank you, everyone who is watching. Again, please do like the stream. Helps YouTube know that this is a good show. Share it out. All that great stuff. We're trying to get as many people as we possibly can. What happens in this particular issue? That's
in this particular issue. So in the last issue, we have kind of shown Calamity a little bit, and we've been slowly building up to this confrontation that we're seeing right now in this issue. So Calamity basically attacks the headquarters of Division M, which is the institution that monitors and trains superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a large part of it. Plus, we see what happens to 10 after the last issue. As you notice, on these covers, nowhere do you see 10. So
I have noticed.
So what happens to her, right? So that's a little bit of a mystery. The main focus here in this book is basically Calamity.
So if you want to find out what's going on with 10, I guess you better back it.
Yeah,
No spoilers.
exactly. No spoilers. No.
As Mo points out, we are quarter of the way funded.
Yes.
Snuggy says one more backer
Unbelievable.
to go. Did we get it? Did I see it in the chat? They must have backed without putting it in the chat. Let's go back up. Would love to see this get up to 20 backers.
Oh,
We're sitting
wow.
on over 1,000
Oh, wow. That's crazy, guys.
with 9 minutes to go. Hopefully seeing this gorgeous Pal Rodriguez art, hearing Dave talk about what sort of story you're getting here will be enough to convince somebody out there. Someone.
Also, I think it was Peter Samedi who said that he likes to see sequential art on the campaign page, including lettering.
Yes, I'm of the
So-
same mind.
Yes.
I agree. I think so as well. I think you want to see what the lettering looks like. It's part of the visual, and you want to read a little bit of the style of prose, because sometimes you get a book and you didn't realize it was going to be so crude, or you didn't realize it was going to be that tone. I think it's I think it's good. I think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. So we put up some pages there that are completely done, completely lettered. People can read it. They can see the quality of the lettering. Our lettering is Joel Saavedra. He's our main letterer, and he does perfect work, man. It's always great. He manages to blend the sound effects with the art.
Yeah, I was
often.
just checking that out. That sound effect.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That sort of stuff as
Sometimes-
well. I mean, it's part of the page. Let's show it off.
exactly. Yeah.
It's part of the comics. As long as you can. I mean, I know a lot of people, they're not really at that stage yet, but yeah, it's really beautiful, man. Really nice stuff.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. I'm so proud of this. So proud of this. And we have after this we have one more issue to go. And then,
Until what? Until the end?
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's it. That's the end. We were joking about how you could get up to 10 issues of Perfect 10, but I guess it's going to be half of 10. Hold on. Hold up. Snuggy Jr. He's letting us know. The official campaign counter. Let's do a refresh here. Beautiful. Well, over
21. Wow.
21.
Woohoo, yes.
1,200.
wow.
28% on your way to a third of the way funded.
Wow.
In a mere 40 odd minutes. Fantastic. Thank you so much to those who have backed. Although Sumo's still coming to grips with the Dutch don't wear wooden clogs revelation. It is. It's hard to understand. I mean, us Aussies are down here. We're wearing our Ugg boots every day. We didn't give up on the traditional dress of our people. But, you know, each their own. Bear says he backed it. He's looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Bear.
Thank you, Bear. By the way, guys,
Beautiful.
if you're missing anything on the campaign, if there are things you like to see or perks you're missing or whatever, just let me know, and we can always think about adding stuff. It's a work in progress, right?
Hyper Wizard says the internals are very well laid out. It's an easy read as much as it is a fun one. Everything about this IP is professionally put together. Thank you so much, Hyper Wizard. Once you've got all the 5, you're going to do like an omnibus or something? Little trade?
Thinking about it. Yeah.
I think it would be a good idea. I think there's definitely enough, like I said, word of mouth connected to this book. People who read it
we
really
also
come to me
have
and say this is a great book.
We also have like pages. We made pages that we never used.
Yep.
And
As it happens.
it would be cool to also show those in some aspect. So I've been thinking about that. So maybe later on Omnibus would
The
be
lost
cool
pages.
with deleted scenes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel it. Mo says, I thought Aussies wore Crocs. And Bear says, I think the Crocs wear the Aussies. Oh, a bit of both. A bit of both. Yes, I say Ugg boots. You know I wear Ugg boots, Alex. You know that. Jake's saying, "What? Where's the other 5?" I appreciate a story that ends. I really do. I think that's one of the biggest things that is missing in comic books: are stories that never end, and they just keep like Bilbo said, they just keep getting stretched thinner and thinner across a bigger, spread thinner and thinner across a slice of bread. So actually, I'm really happy to hear that, even though I do. Well, Dave's got so many other projects on the go.
Yeah, that's
nothing to worry about
the
with
thing.
Genuine Comics.
That's the thing. I have so many concepts that I would like to do something with. Plus, as a indie creator, continuing a story without limits, it's a bit difficult because these books appear once per year. When you do it monthly, then you can make like 50 issues. But after 5 years, I think it's kind of done.
I hear you. Mo Big says, I appreciate a story that ends. Whoa, shots fired at PTP's anecdotes. Mo is a massive fan of Patrick's stories. Alpha Suma, thank you so much for the super chat. I bought the catch-up tier, also picked up the digital. Thank you. How long does it take the digital to get to the US from the Netherlands? Kidding. Oh, it's we'll see how the shipping goes through the fiber optic. But thank you so much for the super chat there. $10.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you one of these.
You little ripper!
Thank you. And another thank you is in order for Paul from AGE Comics. He's back at number 23.
Oh, wow.
We are continuing. We were hoping we were going to get to 20. We're already up to 23.
Thank you, Paul.
Refreshing here. All right, it hasn't come in yet. Oh, look at that $2,000 reduce. That looks nice. 30% funded. 1,200 euros.
That's crazy.
Beautiful. Is anyone else streaming right now? I suppose I can go look at that myself.
At this time.
Always. There's always someone streaming. We got the CG Slumlords is happening. All right, let me take that link there. I'll go back here because I'm pretty sure DG allows me to raid. Never waste an audience. Send them around. Share the love. That's my motto. Oh, we got Pimp My Comic is streaming at the moment. I will send them to Dark if they need them more. How about that? Don't know what they're going to be talking about, but it's always entertaining. Back to Perfect 10. Mandy and Shane. Send me to Mandy. Oh, well, they don't have any problem getting viewers, but I'm not saying DG does, but like to help out the people who are in need a little bit more. Nerds says Creators Outlet. I was streaming. Thanks for asking. Well, I apologize for streaming over you, Creators Outlet. These things happen. Bancroft loves getting around. I do. Getting around on different channels. I've already watched like 5 or 6 streams today. I keep saying hello to the same people. It's great to hang out. Eric Hutfall says he's a mod on Mandy's. He's going there. He will post the Perfect 10 link. Hail, Eric. Hopefully you can jump on to Pimp My Comic next week, Dave. I'm sure they would love to have you over there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's from Mandy, right? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Either Mandy or Shane's. I think they swap between different ones week to week. I got on there. It was a lot of fun. Lots of people jumping on there. All right. Snaggy Jr. says we are sitting on $1,291 at the top of the show. I call that a nice success. A nice little jump off the launch pad to get Perfect 10 up and funded. I'm sure we will see Dave around on the shows over the following month. Dave, you put together a hell of a book, I gotta say. This is definitely in the top tier of indie books that come across my show that I end up promoting. So, well done, my friend. Well done.
Thanks, Michael, and thank you for doing this, man. This is fantastic.
I love it. You know, I love it. A launch stream is the best. Thank you, Dave, for coming on. The biggest thank you of all, especially tonight, goes out to you wonderful backers out there in the chat and everyone in the chat. Everyone who's hung around with us tonight. Mo says, damn, those typos are contagious. What did you... the Dutch Oven with Dave. Is that a name for the show?
The Dutch Oven?
Seeing Will and Dave together is a bit awkward. Dave shot down my pitch for the Dutch Oven with Dave. But Will accepted my tweaked version and Irish goodbye with Will and some guy, and then never used it. Look, I can't make these people take your ideas. Mo, you can only suggest them. All right, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. I think I'm going to shoot you over to, what was it? I forgot. Dark Gifts Show, Slumlords, I think it's called. Hope you have a lot of fun, or you can go hang out over on Pimp My Comic. I don't know how much longer they go after, but I will see you all later for Camel Night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Until then, I hope you have a great night. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty